Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kaylee. If you are new here, I am a yoga teacher based in Massachusetts. I teach hot power vinyasa as well as my favorite ever class to teach, yoga sculpt. So today we'll be using a couple things. Grab a set of bigger weights, smaller weights. So I have 5s and 3s. Those are my preferred in general for this class. Grab 2 blocks and set yourself up near a wall. So we're gonna use the wall a lot during class, utilizing it to deepen our workout and our practice and have it there to support as well. So when you're ready, come to meet me in a downward facing dog, and your feet can be closest to the wall when you set up. All right, settling in to your downward facing dog. Take a long breath in through the nose. And a long sigh out of the mouth, let it go. Let your head start to drop towards the floor. Begin to bend one knee and then the other, walking your dog out. Breathing into your hamstrings, your low back, your calves, the whole back side of the body. And as you begin to move here, can you begin to deepen your breath? So taking long inhales and long exhales. Allowing your breath to become your anchor for however long you're on your mat today. Can it be that thing that anchors you to this present moment, to being in your body, to feeling every sensation for what it is? Coming to a still place. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out, let it go. Begin to bend the right knee to sweep it up to the sky, so you should be close enough to the wall that when you kick your leg up into a 3-legged dog, you tap the wall, toes are tucked under. Stay here, this might be enough for your left hamstring, or walk the hands back a bit, bend your right knee to take the top of the foot onto the wall instead. Keep the hips square, right hip is rolling down, left hip is rolling back. Drop the head, breathe into your left hamstring here. So this is a standing split stretch with the wall to assist us. So allowing it to go deep into that left hamstring. I know we're just starting, so be gentle with yourself if you don't feel open yet. Slowly walking your hands back out. Tuck your right toes under on the wall, and then begin to lift your left heel, and then lower it back down to the floor. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift, squeeze your calf, and then lower. Lift it up, and then lower it back down. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward, shoulders over wrist. Bring your right knee in with you to your nose. Inhale, straighten it just back to a plank, hovering right foot. Exhale, curl it in, right tricep. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left. 1 more like that. Inhale, exhale. Stay active through the left leg. Step the right foot through, fallen star, lift through the left arm. Take a breath in and a breath out. Slowly release, left hand down. Right leg goes up, 3-legged. And then exhale, step it back down. Take 1 breath in. And 1 breath out, let it go. Inhale, left leg goes up. Touching the wall, tucking the toes under. Stay here, this might be enough. Square your hips, left hip down, right hip back. Maybe you can walk the hands back. Bend the left knee to take the top of the foot on the wall. And then slide it up. So thinking splits action, but again, be gentle on yourself, we're just starting. Drop the head here. Notice if the tension collects in your jaw and your face when you stretch your hamstrings. A lot of times the body puts tension in places that we don't normally have it when we're deepening a stretch through another part of the body. So just becoming aware of that, noticing and letting it go whenever it happens. Take one more breath here. Slowly walk the hands back out. Three-legged dog, toes are tucked under. Press into that left foot, now lift the right heel, and then lower it back down. So lift it up and lower. Lift up and lower one more. Lift up and lower, nice. Left leg leaves the wall, inhale, exhale, bring it in. Knee to nose as you come forward. Inhale, stretch it straight back. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, stretch, and left, stretch, and right. One more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, hold, fallen star, straighten the left leg, lift the right arm up. Breathe into your right side body, inhale, exhale. Right hand down, left leg sweeps up three-legged, and then exhale, takes it back down to the floor. Take one breath in, and one breath out, let it go. Inhale, roll all the way forward into a high plank, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, floating dog, toes stay tucked under, drop the belly, press into the hands, squeeze your shoulder blades together, toes are tucked, legs are active, breath in. Exhale, hips lead the way, downward facing dog. Two more like that. Inhale, rolling forward, arching the upper back, think cat, and then lower. Floating dog, toes are tucked. Exhale, takes you back. Down dog. One more like that. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, floating dog. Take one breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Nice work. Big audible breath in. And big audible breath out, let it go. All right, walk your feet back if you need. Roll forward into a high plank. Widen the feet, hips width or wider. Ground the hands into the floor, then lift the left hand, tap it to the right shoulder, and switch. Right hand, left shoulder, switch, and switch. Stabilizing the core here. Pull your belly button to your spine, tap, and tap, tap, and tap. Breathe. Stay connected to your core. Try to lift your hips down in line with your shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1, high plank. Walk the feet in. Come down into your right forearm and then to your left forearm. Hold here. Heels to the back of the mat, shoulders over elbows, press, round the upper back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lift through the right hand, press all the way up, high plank, then left hand. We're going down left forearm, then right forearm this time. Hold, breathe, inhale, exhale. All right, let's pick up the pace, left and then right and left, right and left and left and right, left and right. So you're leading opposite and then opposite. It's down, down, lift, lift, down, down, lift, lift. The sides don't matter too much. Try to come down equally on elbows. Almost there. One more. Lower, lower, lift, lift. Hold in your plank. 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Nice work. Walk the hands in front of you. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Lift everything up. Think locust, arms extended. Inhale here. Exhale. Just holding up, breath in. And breath out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, squeeze your glutes, point your toes. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way down. Slide your hands underneath you. So by the ribs if you're taking up dog. If you're taking cobra, underneath the shoulders. Pull your elbows in, squeeze. Press in the hands, press into the feet, lift. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out, let it go. I don't know about you, but I'm already starting to sweat a little bit. So breathing in. And breathing out, let it go. Can you let yourself soften in your down dogs? So finding a little bit of ease in between work, catching your breath, coming back to this moment in time. Roll forward into a high plank, and then come down to your forearms, however you get there. All right, walk the feet back towards the wall. You can shimmy your elbows back with you, and then step onto the wall. So we're in a plank with the wall. Try to take your hips down, press through your hands, take a breath in. Exhale, curl your right knee into your chest. Inhale, straighten it back. Exhale, left. It's straighten and switch, straight and switch. Mountain climbers with the wall. So ground into the heel of the foot that's still touching the wall. In and out. Breathe. Press into the shoulders. Gaze straight down. Neck is long. 5, 4, 3. Breathe. 2. Last one. Lower the knees all the way down. Send the hips back. Find a child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Let it go. Let the shoulders relax. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. Coming all the way up to a seat. Turning to face the wall. And grab your heavy weights on the way. So weights are in either hand. Sit bones are grounding. Pull the elbows in. Palms are going to face up. We'll take a bicep curls. We lift the feet. So you can walk the feet in just a bit here. Glue the inner knees and the inner feet together. Glue your elbows to your ribs. Begin to lean back onto your sit bones. Find a little C curve in your back. And then as you lift the weights to your shoulders, lift the feet up to 90. And then lift the arms down to 90. Tap the heels. Lift and lower. It's lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Nice work. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Breathe. So we're squeezing our biceps. We're working our core, navel to spine. It's up. We're working that deep psoas, the core of your core. It's lift and lower. Nice work. For 8. For 7. And 6. Knees together for 5. 4. Move with your breath. 3. Hands are going to stay at the heart in 2. Feet are going to stay lifted. In 1, hands to the heart, lift the chest, tap the weights to the right and left, Russian twist. So it's left and right, left and right. Twist here from your core. It's twist and twist, twist and twist for 8, 7, 6, knees together, 5, 4, we'll stay on the right, in 3, in 2, in 1, stay to the right, hover the right elbow and pulse it back. Pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse. Feet can touch down if you need. Keep the knees together. Pulse and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the left. Pulse and pulse. Lift and lift. Knees together, chest is lifted. Pulse and pulse for 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Tap the feet down. Pull the elbows in. And then take the arms wide, bicep curls. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. Breathe. So just the arms now. Feet are down. Elbows in. Focus on your biceps. Feet are grounded. Hips are grounded. Chest is lifted. It's lower. Lift for 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms at 90. Sit back on your hips and then lift your feet. All right, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face each other, elbows in. We'll take a hammer curl this time. So as you tap the feet down, weights are down. As you lift, everything comes up. So it's lower, lift, lower, lift. Elbows are in, palms face each other. It's down, up, down, up. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, we'll hold everything up. In 1, hold everything up, find a narrow shoulder press. It's lift, lower, elbows in, feet are lifted for 8, 7, option to drop the feet. 6, lift the chest. 5, 4, 3, so close. 2, last 1, weights down, feet down, everything to the floor. Nice work. All right, slide yourself forward, bring your weights with you. Come to the wall. Lay all the way down onto your back. Step your feet on the wall. Ankles are going to be a little bit above the knees. Take a block, place it in between your thighs. Squeeze that block. So walking the feet in, hips width distance. Ground your heels into the floor. Slide your weights into your hands. All right, we'll take a chest press to start. So elbows are going to go wide. Squeeze that block. Ground your weight into your heels. Tuck your tail slightly. So tucking the tailbone down, activate the glutes. Inhale on the floor. Exhale, squeeze the block, lift the hips, tap the weights together. Inhale, lower, and lift, squeeze. Lower, and lift, squeeze. Nice work. Lower, and lift. So we're moving together. Arms and legs. It's down, and up, breathe. Down, and lift, squeeze. For 8. For 7, for 6, can you keep the tension in the glutes? For 5, squeeze that block. 4, we'll hold everything up in 3, in 2, in 1, hold everything up, lift the right heel, squeeze that block, and then begin to pulse the hips. So it's lift and lift, pulse and pulse. Lift and lift. Left glute is activated. Pulse and pulse. Breathe. It's lift and lift. Pulse and pulse. Squeeze that block. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Right heel down. Left heel lifts. Pulse and pulse. Lift and lift. Squeeze the block. Squeeze your right glute. Left heel is lifted. No weight in that left foot. Press your right heel in. Lift and lift for 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Now both heels lift and lower. Squeeze that block and lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Heels are still lifted. It's up and down for 7, 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels lifted, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, heels down, spin the palms together. Slide your arms back closer towards your face. Now as you lower the hips, tap the weights down behind the head and then lift everything up. Squeeze, straighten the arms, lift the hips. Lower, bend, and lift. Lower, and lift. Lower, and lift. Breathe. Squeeze that block in between your thighs. It's down and up. It's down and up. You've got it for 8, for 7. Squeeze. 6. Pull everything in. 5. Elbows in, knees in. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep the hips up. Take the arms to 90. Find a pulse, arms and legs. Tiny lift and lift. Pulse and pulse. Squeeze that block. It's lift and lift, elbows in, engage your triceps. 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down, hips, and then weights come to the sides. Nice work. Slide your block out of the way. Come all the way up to stand. You can slide your heavier weights out of the way. Grab your lighter weights in your hands. Your back is to the wall. Bend your knees. Take a wall sit. So knees are bent, feet are hips width. Take the arms down by the sides. Sit down into your heels, lift your toes off the mat. Chest is nice and lifted, shoulders are grounding back. Lift the right arm to shoulder height and then lower it back down. Lift the left arm to shoulder height and then lower. Lift right and lower. Lift left and lower. It's right, down, left, down. It's lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 8, breathe. 7, 6, 5. We'll do both at the same time. In 4, in 3, in 2. Last 1. Both weights are down. Lift both arms and lower. It's lift and lower. It's up and down. Bend the knees. It's lift and lower. Back is flat. Up and down. Nice work. Breathe. So you're feeling it in the legs, starting to feel it in the shoulders. Can you pull your belly button to your spine? Sit back into your heels. It's up and down, up and down. For 8, breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, nice work. For 3, for 2, last 1, just hold. 5, arms are in line with the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, slide your weights to your hip creases. You can hold them there. Now lift the right heel and lower. Lift the left heel and lower. Lift right and down. Lift left and down. So it's right, left, right, left quads. Breathe. It's lift and lower. It's lift and lower. For 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Right heel is lifted. Find that pulse. Lift, lift. Pulse, pulse. Just press the hips forward. Pulse, pulse. Left quad is feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're switching. In 1 switch, right heel down, left heel lifts. Pulse and pulse. Lift and lift. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weights in your hands. Come all the way up to stand and then put your weights back down. Okay, now grab your blocks. Place them at the back of your mat and come to sit in front of them. Your hands are going to be on the blocks. Ground your index finger and thumb knuckles into the blocks, then pull your elbows into the midline. So we're still going to work our triceps. Ground your heels into the floor. On an inhale, lift all the way up, straighten the arms, and then lower, bend the elbows straight back, and lift. It's lower and lift, lower and lift, tricep dips. So good. These get hard really fast, so keep breathing. Elbows straight back. Think about that little line on the back of your arm, nice and engaged. It's down and up. Lower and lift for 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2, we're going to hold up. In 1, hold up. Straighten the right leg out in front of you. Now tap the right heel down and lift. Lower and lift. So right knee is going only in line with that left knee. It's down, up, up. Breathe, use your core. Lower, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back to dips, one-legged in 2. In 1, right leg stays up, lower the elbows and lift. It's down and up for 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right leg, switch, left leg up, tap and lift, tap and lift. So arms are straight, shoulders are feeling it, I know. Tap the heel and lift for 6, 5, last set. In 4, left leg will stay lifted. In 3, in 2, in 1, lift that left leg, bend the elbows and lift. It's down and up, just 8. Breathe, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg, lower the hips. Nice work. Come into cross-legged, shake the arms out. Waving them in front of you, rolling the wrists. Take the arms out wide, and then take the right arm across the top of the body, using the left hand to pull it in, stretch right shoulder. And switch. Pull the left arm in, using that right arm. And then lower. Nice work. Slide one block out of the way. And then grab a block in between your thighs. Come all the way onto your back, facing whatever side of the mat feels good. Squeeze that block. Flex the feet, take them to 90, take the arms behind the back of the head. Elbows are going wide here, ground the low back into the floor. Inhale here on the floor. Exhale, lift into a crunch as you squeeze that block, and then lower everything down. So lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Breathe. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. So good. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Belly button grounding. Heels towards the front of the room. It's lift and lower and lift and lower. Breathe. You've got it. For 8. Squeeze that block. 7. 6. Breathe. 5. 4. 3, we're going to hold at the top. In 2. In 1, hold at the top, squeeze that block in and out. Squeeze and squeeze. So you're pulsing the legs in. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze and squeeze. Head is nice and heavy. Chest is lifted. Use your core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head, keep the block, straighten the legs. Hands come to your sides. Press your palms down, heels up to the sky. Squeeze that block and lift the hips straight up and then lower, low core. It's lift and lower. Try to take the heel straight up to the sky rather than back towards your face. It's up and down, up and down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze that block. Press your hands down. Just lift your hips up a tiny bit and lower. Nice work, so strong. For 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep that block. Take the hands behind the back of the head. Last push. Take the right hand, tap the left foot, and switch. And switch. It's tap and tap. Lift and lift. Heels are up, legs are straight. Squeeze that block. Breathing into your core. Switch and switch. 10, 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the right foot, or hold the right hand at the left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hold the left hand at the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Lower all the way down. Step the feet down. Move that block to the side. Take a big stretch. Arms behind you, feet in front of you. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Let it go. So close. Almost there, but not yet. Grab underneath your thighs. Come all the way up. Coming to stand and then facing the wall. Grabbing one heavy weight. Take the left hand to the wall. Bend the knees like you're in sort of a chair. Left knee is going to stay bent. Take the weight to your right hip. So all our weight is going over into that left knee. Begin to take the right heel off the floor. Shift the weight over. So squeeze that left glute. Press in the left hand. Right hand is holding the weight. Take the right toes off the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, abduct. Right knee straight out to the right. And then pull the right knee back in. So it's lift, pull in, lift, pull in. Lift, pull in, breathe. It's apart and together. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So right glute medius is working. It's out and in. Lift and lower for 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4. Right foot is flexed. 3, 2, we're going to pulse. In 1, just pulse. Lift and lift, lift and lift for 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, we're going back to singles. In 2, in 1, lower the right knee and lift. It's down and up. It's lower and lift, lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're just going to hold. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Right foot down. Turn. Left foot is going to be working now. Left leg. Weight in the left hand to that left thigh. Bend the knees. Find a little bit of a chair in the right leg. Right hand is grounded. Heel of the left foot off the floor. Stand up nice and tall here. And then all the way off with the left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale. Left knee straight out to the left. Pull it in and out. It's together and apart. In and out. So we're abducting here, externally rotating left hip. It's in and out, in and out. Breathe for 8, 7, you've got it. For 6, for 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, almost there. We're finding that pulse. In 1, just tiny lift and lift. Squeeze left glute. Ground into your right foot. It's lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Back to singles in 3, in 2, in 1. It's in and out. Lower, lift, lower, lift, breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so close, 3, 2, 1, just hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower left leg, lower the weight down. Come to a wide knee child's pose. Stretch the arms in front of you. This should feel good on the legs. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Let it go. All right, coming all the way up to a seat. Sliding those heavy weights over. Putting them in either hand. And then coming into a tabletop. So you can do this on your knees or on your toes. We're going to take a narrow push-up, elbows back, and then lift the right elbow up, taking a row, find a push-up, and then left. All right, so we'll start together. Look a little bit forward. Lean the weight into your hands, knees or toes. Elbows go straight back. Lift, take the right elbow up, and then lower push-up, and switch left. So it's down, and lift, down, and row, breathe, lower, and row, lower, and row, lower, and row, lower, and row. 3 more like this, lower, and row, lower, and row, lower, and row, lower, and row. Last set, each side, lower and row, lower and row. Nice work. Now just row, start left. It's up, down, down. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, put that weight down, switch, row right. It's down and up for 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that right weight. Walk the knees forward. All right, come into a seat. All right, from here, grab 1 heavy weight, place it behind your left knee, squeeze that weight there. Keep 1 weight in your right hand, bend your left elbow slightly, take your right arm to 90. We're gonna lift the arm and the leg up at the same time, and then lower them back down to center. So it's lift and lower, lift, squeeze, and lower. It's lift and lower, breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Pull everything to center. Fire hydrants, arm and leg, out, in, lift, in, out, center, wide, center, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold wide, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, all the way down, switch, weight into the right knee crease. Keep it there by squeezing. Right hand down, weight in the left hand. Bend the left elbow to 90. Point the right toes, kick everything up. And center, lift, center, lift, center, Breathe. Micro bend in the right elbow. Up and down. Lift and lower. You've got it. For 7, 6, 5. We're going wide. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Back to center. Take it out and in. It's out. In. Out. In. Breathe. For 8, 7, 6. We're working the whole body. 5, 4. Holding it out. In 3. In 2. In 1. Hold it wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Everything all the way down. Nice work. Slide your heavy weights over. Grab your light weights. Turn towards your wall. We're not going to use it just yet, so make sure you have enough room for your legs to be long in front of you. Take the arms, narrow. Elbows in, palms face each other. Tuck the chin in slightly. Begin to lift the shoulders. Look towards your feet. Pull the belly button to the spine. Now lift your feet. Now lift your arms. Just a row. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. So we're engaging our whole core. Press the low back down even if it's lifted. Elbows up, down, lift, lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms, lower everything back down. Take the knees in the chest. Keep the weights in your hands. Flex the feet to 90. Take the weights up above the shoulders, palms face your knees. As you lower the right hand down, lower the left leg, and then pull everything back to center and switch. Lower the left arm, lower the right leg, and switch. Lower and switch. Lower and switch. Lower and switch. It's down and up. So you're keeping whatever arm is not extending back straight up from the shoulder. You're keeping whatever leg is not extending forward right above the knee, right above the hip. It's back. Pull in. It's back. Pull in. For 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold the weights up, straighten the legs. Find little pulses, weights to toes. Lift, lift, pulse, pulse. So you're pressing the weights up. Lift the shoulders off the mat all the way up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold. 5, 4. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Lower the head, lower the feet, lower the weights. All right, rock yourself up into a seat. You can slide your light weights out of the way. Come back to your wall. Grab your heavy weights on the way down. So we'll be at the wall for the rest of our time together. We're going to move through a one-legged bridge lift or hip thrust, weighting the hip of the leg that's still on the wall. So we'll start with the left. Take both of your weights in your left hand and place them on your left hip. Ground your left heel into the wall, lift your right leg. You can also do this off of the wall. Put your right hand down on the floor for stability. Ground your left elbow down. Squeeze your left glute, activate there. Inhale on the floor. Exhale, push the hips up, squeeze left glute, right leg lifts. So it's down and up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Nice work. So the right leg is nice and straight. You're squeezing your left glute. You're weighting down your left hip. It's up and down. Lift and lower, breathe up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're holding up. In 1, hold up, find that tiny lift and lift. Pulse and pulse. Lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to singles, lower and lift. Just 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. Lower the right foot to the wall. Can you feel your left glute, left hamstring? I can. All right, put the weights over to the right. We're almost there. Ground your right heel into the wall this time. Hold your weights there with the right hand. Left hand goes down. Lift the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips up. Squeeze your right glute. So it's tap and lift, tap and lift. You're weighting down that right side. It's down and up. Lower and lift. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're finding that pulse in 2. In 1, find that pulse. It's lift and lift. Up and up. So good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to singles, lower and lift. Just 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Left foot, weights over to the sides. We are done. You can walk yourself a little bit closer to the wall. We're going to take a figure 4. So let's start right. Flex the right foot. Left foot is grounded onto the wall. Press your right knee forward with your right hand. Should feel that in the IT band, the glute max of the right leg. The closer you scoot towards the wall, the closer the knee will come into the chest. But the farther away you go, the easier it will be on your right hip. So wherever you are, just breathing into your right leg. Long, slow, deep breaths. Keep the right toes flexed. We'll take 3 more breaths here. And then slowly walk the left leg up the wall. Take the right leg straight up, clasping behind the calf or the thigh of the right leg. So ground your left heel into the wall. Use it to leverage your right knee closer in towards your chest. Breathing. Heel up to the sky. Back of the right leg is long. And then slowly releasing. Take the right foot on the wall. Cross the left leg over. Find that figure 4 shape. Press your left knee forward. Really press your right foot into the wall. You can use your left hand to guide the left knee in front of you, opening the hip. So it's that external rotation. Let the shoulders be heavy, the head be heavy. Long, slow, deep breaths. Take one more breath here. Slowly releasing. Right leg long, left leg straight up. Find a little hamstring stretch here. Send the heel of the left leg up to the sky. Keep the shoulders heavy. Think about lengthening the whole backside of the leg. Breathing deeply. Take one more breath here. Slowly release, left leg to the wall. Now scoot yourself forward to take legs up the wall. And before we rest, stretch the arms overhead. This should feel good on your shoulders, on your upper back. Take a full stretch through the upper body. Flex the toes and the heels up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Breathe into the arms. Inhale. And exhale. Take the hands back by the sides. They can go one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Option to take legs up the wall for shavasana. If not, you can slide your legs out, find a regular shavasana. But this is super good for the legs, reversing the flow of gravity, allowing the blood to drain from the feet, from the legs, back into the heart, finding more oxygen. Moving energy, moving the flow. So can you let yourself be with the sensations in the body right now? Feeling that softening start to take over as you calm the mind, letting go of controlled breath. Let's clear a breath together. Take a big breath into the nose. And a big audible sigh, let it go. Staying here for as long as feels good, but when you're ready to come out, bend the knees into the chest, rolling onto one side, pressing yourself all the way back up onto your mat, finding a seat, keeping the eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall here. Draw your hands into your heart center. Let's clear a final breath. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Hands draw to your forehead center. Together we say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Drink lots of water, eat healthy foods, and I will see you soon on your mat. Namaste.